Hello viewers, welcome to today's session. In this session we will be covering credit note to a purchase order invoice, and first we will be checking in SAP S for Hana, and then we'll see the process in Microsoft Dynamics 365. So the viewers who have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and also press the bell icon in order to receive the timely alerts for the new videos. Okay, just log into SAP S/4HANA Fury interface, and you can just click on the SAP S/4HANA to log into this user interface. And then we need to go to the procurement section, procurement menu, from where we last time created a purchase order, and then we created good receipt note, and also we created the supplier invoice. So then there is a fourth tile here, you can see, which is basically fifth if you count from the left, which is called supplier invoice list. So you can just click that one and it will show all the list of the invoices. So the reference number which I put lastly was purchase order number. So as a reference field I put the purchase order number. Through this I can search the invoice in the filters. So once invoice is in front of me, you can see the status is shown as a posted status, and gross invoice amount is showing 204.30 USD. So after this I will just open the invoice, and this is a purchase invoice, so remember it. Okay, so the invoice date is 24th of January 2025, and at the top you can see there is a reverse option available. Okay, so before that I just would like to show you the journal entries. Okay, for this you can see here there is a journal entry free for payment, and you can see this is one of the entry, and then we have another entry 204. This is the second entry. So we made two invoices for our two shipments or good receive notes. So 5 piece one and 5 piece another one. For each one we created one invoice. So for this I will just go back. Okay, I will again press the logo, and I will go to procurement module. In the procurement I will go to supplier invoice list. Okay, and in supplier invoice list I will just put the reference number and click go. It will show me the invoice which I need to reverse. I will just click the invoice. Okay, so the posting date of this invoice is 24th of January. So I will just go to the reverse option, and here you can see reason for reversal is being asked, so we can choose one of the reason. Okay, so this is a wrong posting, for example, and posting date is automatically selected of the same date as of the invoice date. So you can post the same date as invoice date and forward date, but you cannot go backward. So for example, if I put 23rd of January for this invoice and click OK, so it is giving me a validation error that posting date must be on or after January 24th, 2025. So what I will do, I will select 24th of January, and I will click OK. So it is showing me a message that invoice was reversed. Please manually clear the journal entries. So this is how the reversal process is so simple in SAP S/4HANA. And at the top you can see the invoice status. Before it was showing posted, but now it is showing reverse status. So this is how the invoice has been reversed. Now you can go to journal entries. Okay, in the journal entries you can see now the third entry also. Here the first two entries 819 and 820, and then this is of the same date, and then this is another entry which we can see today, and just click it, and you can see here invoice total is in minus 204.30 USD. So this is definitely the credit note, and so in this way we have reversed the invoice, and it is very simple here in SAP S/4HANA. So now in order to do the same process in Microsoft, and also before that I would like to again make an invoice for the same purchase order. Okay, and I go to procurement module. Okay, so I will go to supplier invoice. Okay, so what I need to do is I will select the purchase order number, and if it is fully invoiced, it will not let you again invoice it. So now this time I will select the posting date as of today's date, and also the invoice date will be as of today's, and in reference I will put purchase order number. So the invoicing party, that is the supplier, is automatically filled in, and it is asking me to also fill the amount field. Gross invoice amount I will fill as per the balance, which is shown as minus 204.30. Okay, so invoice has been successfully validated or checked, and now also again I can post the invoice. Okay, so this is the supplier invoice. I will just click the invoice link. So this is our invoice. As you can see, the amounts and posting date is 26th of January. So I have clicked the journal entry. Now you can see 4 entries here. Okay, so now 4 entries. This is the today's entry. Okay, and there was another entry. This was the reversal, that is the credit note entry for the previous one, and this is the new entry for this invoice. So now what happens if I again want to make the invoice for the same purchase order? It will not let me do the invoicing, because already it is completely invoiced. The purchase order is completely invoiced. So in order to check this, go to the create supplier invoice. Select the purchase order number. Okay, and it is asking me the date. Okay, select the today's date and put the reference. So now what is it's showing no delivery cost selected for the invoice document. Okay. Okay, so it is giving me error. So there is no outstanding balance, otherwise it would show me here any balance. So this is it. So we have reversed or posted a credit note for an invoice, purchase invoice, and then also we recreated the or posted the purchase invoice in SAP S/4HANA. Now let's go to Microsoft Dynamics 365 and let's see the procedure there. Okay, so in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation, we will need to go to accounts payable, and we will be launching invoice journal page or form, and I will sort the date as per the newest to show me the last invoice which I have posted on 24th of January. This is the invoice which I need to reverse. So let us copy the purchase order number from here. Okay, and then I will go to the voucher here, and let me show you one thing here. There is a reverse transaction option here, but it does not work so far. But Microsoft is planning to introduce a reverse functionality which will make it automated. But if you do as of today, it will not reverse any inventory transactions, any vouchers which led to inventory transactions. So mostly, for example, here if it is a purchase order voucher, so if I put here wrong entry as a comment and I select use existing date for reversal and I click reverse, let's see what happens next. Okay, so there is a message here which is showing the open vendor invoice with following voucher number is tied to a purchase order. So that's why it cannot be reversed. This is the reason it is mentioning here. So there is a very long process to reverse or post a credit note for a purchase or purchase invoice. Okay, for that you need to first go to this purchase order. Okay, so I can go through accounts payable or I can go through procurement and sourcing as well. I will select the accounts payable all purchase order form. Okay, let's filter the purchase order. From the top you can select the purchase order number and just open the purchase order. This purchase order is here, but it is showing the open order. Why? Because we have partially invoiced this purchase order in our last session. We have posted the invoice for 5 each or 5 pieces of this item, which is I think bike. Yeah. So we will go to invoice action pane, and in the journals we can see our invoice, and in the lines you can see the quantity. Yeah, quantity is 5 for this. So we just need to reverse this quantity. So what is the process? So process is little bit long, but it is not very difficult thing. However, so what I need to do first of all, if it is under workflow, you need to request change. If it is without workflow, you can just edit and go to the purchase order line, and from purchase order line you have a group called copy. Within this copy group you will have 3 options. So in this second option, which is from journal, will show you either a product receipt journal or invoice journal. In this case we will select invoice journal. So from here we will select from journal option. Although there is another process to create a return order, but that is we are not following, and we want to keep a link between the same purchase order for the reversal. So we want to keep the lines in the same purchase order. You can see here there are different fast tabs. In these fast tab you can select you know the product receipt as well. Okay, so this is one product receipt and confirmation journal as well, but we are not bothered about that, and we will select the invoice journal, for the complete reversal of the invoice which we have posted. Then we will expand our fast step called parameters, and we will invert the sign. Okay, invert the sign, and the second thing is copy precisely. So what it will do, it will, instead of +5, it will make it -5. And it will create a purchase line with -5. So I will just click OK. Keep in mind, if the problem is in only the invoice, you need to reverse. Also, you need to also put it as a negative line in purchase line. So what if still there is 5 remainder? So you need to add a positive line again for that in order to post correction in the invoice. For example, if date was wrong, so you need to create +5 again. So it means actual quantity was 10, but we have no problem in the quantities. We had the problem, for example, in invoice date. So we have put -5, and we will also put +5 in order to post a correction in the invoice. So what we'll do, we will go back to journal again. Okay, and this time we will select this line as a positive, and we will, in the parameters, we will not invert the sign, and we will click OK. It will create a +5 as well in order to correctly post the invoice again. So as you can see, the amount -164.95, and this need to be the same. If you see here, 176.91, 176.91 91 is with the text. So here it is without the text. Okay, so this is the process, and if you want to see the amount without the text, okay, so you can go to voucher. Okay, this 164.95 is the amount without the tax, and we have tax 11.96 here in the voucher. Also you can see postage sale tax here. Okay, so the base amount is also shown and the tax amount is also shown. Base amount is amount origin here. Okay, so now let's post the credit note. Okay, for this you can directly invoice it as long as your company policies can allow you to directly invoice. But in our case, what we will do, we will receive first. Okay, for that, first we need to confirm our purchase order. Okay, so it is confirmed now. Once you go to the receive now, first you need to check the previous product receive, which was posted on 23rd of January. So I will keep it as it is, and I will receive both these lines, -5 and +5, to make it net 0. Okay, and here 23rd, and product receive number same as PO number, put reverse. Okay, now it is showing me 3 lines. So first line is for the first line, which was ordered quantity 10, but delivery remainder was 5. Okay, so we are not processing this line now. We are only processing second line as a credit note and third line as a correct line. So what we will do, we will delete first line. Okay, so just delete. So we don't want to post it. Okay, then we will just post this line, these 2 lines. So the net impact will be 0 in this case, because one is +5, one is -5. So net impact will be 0. Next it will be to post the invoice. Okay, so our product receipt is posted, and you can see here received -5 and also +5. So making it 0 overall. Next we will go to the invoice, and in the invoice we want to use the same date, which is 24th of January, to reverse this 5 quantity. Okay, so for this now we will go to invoice. Okay, this is our invoice, and here we will put the date first of all. Okay, we will put a number, invoice number, as reversal. Okay, so now there are 2 lines because of the default from product receipt quantity. So any product receipt which have been posted, and for that we have not yet invoiced, automatically the lines are created. So we are only interested to reverse this. We are not interested to again process the invoice. So we will delete the second line. Okay, now -5 for our credit note. Only this line remains. So next what we will do, we will just update the match status, which is not yet performed. Okay, so it has been passed, and if you want to check the totals also, you can go ahead. -176.91 is the total with the tax amount 11.96. So just post this invoice. Okay, so now let's go. Invoice is posted. Let's go and check, and you can see the voucher is purchase credit note voucher with this prefix, and previously it was purchase invoice voucher. Okay, so the amount and everything is opposite, and meanwhile you can also check voucher, which is not yet posted. So we need to just post the sub-ledger journal entries that can be in the batch, but we are not waiting for that. Sub-ledger journal entry is not yet transferred. I will transfer now manually, but if it is in batch, automatically it will be posted. Now if I go back and open the voucher again, it will show me the voucher here. So with the reversal of the product received and the finished good inventory is also credited here. Okay, now if I want to print, go to original preview. You can see the credit note with the same name, credit note, and at the bottom you can see the reversal amount with the quantity which was reversed. So this is a complete process in Microsoft Dynamics 365 in order to post a credit note. There is another process through return order, but we are not following here. You can see my another video about that specifically for Microsoft Dynamics 365. But now we are only comparing SAP S for HANA reversal of the invoice entry versus Microsoft Dynamics 365 finance and operation reversal or posting a credit note for a purchase invoice. So you can see there is a lengthy process in Microsoft Dynamics 365 finance and operation, which might change in I think March 2025 as they promise, but if inventory is closed or the period is also closed fiscal period, then and there is no way you can post the reversal. Maybe in open period you can post the reversal. This is what they have so far mentioned, but in upcoming releases might be in after 2 months it might be released more easy process of reversal. But for now you can see the two processes and what is the benefits or disadvantages. You can just mention in the comment which one you like most. Thank you very much guys, and take care. Stay tuned for the next video.